you remember, Andy, we were talking about it at halftime. If they could overhaul the situation, seems that they are slowly but surely trying to do that.
They improved their third quarter stats to 62% field goal shooting compared to 47 for Great Taste. They had more rebounds. They had the same number of assists. We have a pushing foul called against Elmer Reyes, an illegal pick. That's his first, yes. Wasted opportunity there for Elmer Reyes. Screening off for Gitaben and pushing off against Philip Cesar in that play. Very clear on your screens.
95-84 is our count. Cloudless. Ignatice is on him.
Peng being given a rest now. He had a super third quarter too.
Brown.
Good defense there by the Magnolia Ice Cream Makers as a team. Great Taste, however, coming down very quickly to prevent a fast break. Gidaben takes it strong, and that's a poor foul by Banate.
Panalo guilty of his first personal, and that will send Albert Gidaben to the line.
The reason I say it's a poor foul, you can see that on your screens. He should have tried to block Gidaben upstairs, you know, and if he had fouled him there, he might not have made the shot. Downstairs, allowed Gidaben to continue running and put it up, you know. So he has a chance for a three-point play, which he completes.
Albert Gidaben with a total of 26 points.
Another one of those great evenings for him.
Yes, he has been averaging 23.8 for Magnolia. Cesar's turnaround. Up and out, we have a foul underneath. Who do they give it to?
It's Abed's foul, I think.
That will be number 5 on Albert Gidaben. That forces Coach Norman Black to move from his seat, and they call Alvin Peng.
Good positioning there by Banate, forcing Gidaben to that foul.
And here is the return of Alvin Teng. Gidaben moving out after scoring all of the points of the fourth quarter thus far. He has 26, 2 field goals, plus that 3-point play completion earlier. That is what happened in the third quarter. Magnolia, as you said, improved their shooting.
They came up with an interception off the bench.
Ignatice.
And there's a foul called against Arnie Tuadles,
which he acknowledges his 4th personal foul. That will send Yves Dignadice to the 15-foot line for a pair. 12 points by Dignadice as well as 5 rebounds. Coach Baby DeLupan looking at the situation. They had a large lead of 22 points way back in the first half. Somehow it has disappeared.
You know, with the way Alvin Teng is playing, Graves going to sit down on the bench quite a lot, the way Alvin is showing a lot of tenacity in this. There's a push, however, by Alvin as he tries to force the ball situation away from Philip Cesar.
And he looked at Coach Norman Black to say, I did not do anything, but this slow-mo will reveal, yes, he did. His 3rd personal.
Oh, yes, you did.
Some of the players have a habit of looking at their coaches after committing a foul, and that one is over the backwood also.
It's a good play there for Bang, which he usually hits. Good assist pass, actually, but just not one of those shots. 7-point lead for Great Taste. We have 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in the ball game.
Dignadice.
Little too strong. Good isolation play for him.
Robles. Palma meeting him. Robles with a fall away. No, sir. Hector burning rubber. Reyes to Calma. Tang.
Thanks, having a great evening. And as a trailer, the 5th man down the court. He found the lane wide open. Easy layup for Alvin Peng.
He is the 2nd highest scorer for Magnolia Ice Cream with 19. Cesar. Quadless has it. Ignatice anticipating. Quadless with a good move inside. Drew a foul on Yves. His 3rd. By the way, we would like to announce that on Monday, August 31, Faces will be closed to the public, and this is because Faces is going places. No, Faces is not going away but we're going to have something special there. It will be having a private affair, the Malibu Caribbean Night. Faces will be open to the public again on Tuesday, September the 1st.
You know, I'd like to say this literally. Faces is going bananas. Because to get in, You have to have a banana cart.
I understand Romy Quintana bought a whole bunch of bananas. He's going to bring them to faces that night. Dignadisa in the corner.
And that's the fourth personal foul on Dignadisi. Referees are also calling the fouls very tight. 5 team fouls already called against Magnolia with only 2.5 minutes gone by here in this quarter compared to 2 for Great Taste.
Carpio. Cesar at the low post. Between the legs of Ituri. But the ball, somebody stepped on the baseline. It was Robles.
Yes, Robles trying to come out, get the pass underneath the basket.
The time is 9 minutes and 20 seconds, 97 to 90. Magnolia was down by as large as 22, but they managed to come back in the third period, and now they are this close. Reyes, strong move, rejected partially, followed by Tang. And there's a foul.
Another foul given up by Magnolia, so they have 16 fouls.
You know, with this much time, 9 minutes and 4 seconds, entry into the penalty this early might affect them towards the stretch.
It happened to them in the third quarter. It's happening to them here. However, their kind of defense, their kind of hustle has brought them back into the ball game, so you can't take that away from them.
They were rather tentative in the second quarter, wherein Abidjabin, as you said, Andy, mentioned the fact that they only had two team fouls. So Scarpio sizzles from the outside.
Brown with his quick peripheral vision, quick eyes, quick hands, spotting the open man who hit the jumper.
16 points for Joy Carpio. Ituri. Ignadice is open. Short. Cesar clears the board. Cesar has a total of 9 rebounds. Carpio into the air without the ball. Calma takes the point. To Tang.
A little bit too strong.
Yes.
He's coming too strong, and the pass was not perfect, so he had to really go for the ball.
Call. Low post. Turnaround. Rim Rattler. Loose ball. Foul. On to Nichi Ituri. Is first. We have a timeout. We shall be right back to 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Idaben. Calma.
Calma is a little gun shine right now after missing that shot earlier.
Raves from way out.
The bench people giving a lot of scoring for Magnolia, starting with Teng, Ituri, and now Jeffrey Graves.
Carpio. Blocked from behind by Alvin Tang, who acknowledges that foul. Fourth on Alvin Tang. Watch it again.
Good fake there by Carpio. Teng could only foul him, but when he fouled him, he made sure Carpio had no chance at making a shot.
Carpio
Still 100%.
Yes, continues to sizzle from the 15-foot line.
Keep our fingers crossed. 38 out of 38 for Joy Carpio now.
As you know, there is a broadcaster's dilemma. Whenever there's a basketball game, when they say he's going 100%, then he misses. But so far, Carpio defying that dilemma. In the corner, we have Reyes.
Good outside shooting by Magnolia in the second half has really brought them back into this ball game. They look pretty sharp for their fight for third place.
But it seems they cannot get in that real close to Great Taste, and there's a traveling. Ice cream makers obtain possession with a lead of Great Taste at 9. We have a timeout. We'll be back. We have a foul on Ricardo Brown, who's third. The time remaining 6 minutes and 18 seconds. The score is pegged at 103 to 94. Great Taste in front. Kidaben with a strong move. No, sir. The name is Alvin Tang. Another big basket inside. Second look. And got a foul in the process. Fourth on Philip Cesar. Alvin Tang now with a total of 21 to his name.
He does well from the 15-foot line. Must be his birthday tonight.
Must be.
the way he's playing. Everything is going right for Alvin Teng.
Yes, getting a lot of second chance points. By the way, we'd like to correct ourselves. Cesar already has 5 personal fouls. I earlier reported it as 4. Graves takes it away from Cesar, but throws it away in the process.
Sometimes haste makes waste, and that was a great visual, reproduction of that statement. There was Graves trying to go for the outlet pass quickly. Kalma and Teng are already moving away from the picture, and they lost the ball to the sideline.
Graves wanted to say, please bring the ball with you. After we watched Ricardo Brown.
This is the closest that Magnolia has come.
Carpio doesn't get the bounce. Gidaben takes it. The big man on the dribble.
Now looks for the small man.
There was an open lane to go in. Here's Gidaben again. Double team. Kalma, Graves. 7 on the shot clock. Teng to Gidaben.
Well, the lead has been cut down to 4. It's a big uprising here by the Magnolia ice cream makers. A lot of time. 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the ball game.
Was once a large 22-point lead.
Oh, so yesterday, part.
Yes, and this is a brand new day as we watch Atoiko penetrate inside, but he drew a foul. Kalma guilty of his 4th personal foul.
And the penalty situation is in effect, even though it was not a shooting foul. 2 free throws for Atoiko, who was 9 in this ball game.
First by Atoiko, hits the mark. Second is a miss. Gidaben takes it. Opportunity for Magnolia to inch in closer. They're down by 5. Reyes hanging on to the ball with one hand. Teng is open.
Again, Arnie Tuates not playing good defense, looking at the ball rather than his man. And Teng really working hard on the inside.
He will remember this game for a long time.
That's why for him, partner, I think he will die to win this ball game because of the way he's playing.
Yes.
He would not like to remember losing this ball game the way he's playing.
You may score 100, but if you lose,
it don't work.
Yes, and here is Mr. Teng. Brown knocks it outside.
There he was a little bit too over-eager. He was pump faking against a small man who did not want to foul him at all.
We have a timeout. We shall be right back.
17 fouls against Magnolia as early as about 3-4 minutes ago. Great Taste only has 4. Magnolia will throw in underneath their basket for a chance for them to cut the lead or even tie it on a 3-point play or 3-point shot.
Time down to 4:18. Gidaben goes up.
Really a forced shot, but he knew he had to make it, so the lead has been cut down to 1. Great Taste has used 2 timeouts here in the 4th quarter. Magnolia has used 1.
Time down to under 4 minutes.
There's going to be another violation called against Magnolia.
Illegal defense on Gidaben. Just a warning on Magnolia. Both teams have been warned for this violation already in the ball game. Atoy goes inbound. Carpio accepts. Back to Atoy. 104 to 103.
Carpio goes up. Power play there against Teng, who tried to hold his ground, but he didn't want to commit a foul at this point too. He knows Carpio's a dead shot from the 15-foot line.
Yes. Carpio with 20 points. He has played consistent basketball for Great Taste here in the semifinals. Gidaben cannot drop.
Last touch on Philip in that play.
Oh! Gidaben continues to complain about that call.
Philip knew it, I think, but they kept their cool. Philip now taking it strong to the hoop, missing, however. Too bad for Great Taste.
Kalma to the cut of Graves. Yes, sir.
Magnolia using that a lot of that kind of play in their fast break, hitting the trailer, who usually is not picked up by his defensive man, as the defensive man is trying to double team on another person.
Alvin Teng has scored on a number of those plays, and Graves, who just scored, has 4. And there's a foul away from the ball
On Teng against Carpio.
That's number 5 on Alvin Teng.
Positioning play there. Carpio again to the 15-foot line. 2 minutes and 56 seconds. You can see that on the on your screen right now.
Joey Carpio 4 for 4 tonight. Still as hot for as ever.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Just that we're not cheering for Joey Carpio to always score. It's just that it's nice to see consistency from the 15-foot line.
Yes, the first one was a little bit strong. The second one was all net again. 40 straight baskets. Calma there.
No basket.
Push off
Had
by
it done
Atoy.
it. Yes. Atoy got guilty of his 3rd. That is team foul number 5 on Great Taste. Magnolia has been in the penalty for the past 4 minutes. There was that push.
Good foul to give up by Atoy.
Gidabin. Palma, running jumper. It's the back rim. Gidabin. Hector open.
Good time for Hector to hit an outside shot.
2 minutes and 30 to go. Hector Calma has 16.
Oh, almost an interception there by Calma.
Robles wanting to go baseline. More shot on him by Calma. Outside to Twadless. They have 9 on their shot clock. Turnaround by Arnie.
Great player.
Yes, clutch basket.
Yes. Every time Magnolia threatens, especially in the third quarter, it's Arnie who has brought them out of the fire.
You just saw Gidabin score on a roll. He has a total of 32. It's just a 1-point Great Taste lead, 110 to 109. Twadless inside to Cesar, who leans in, and there's a foul.
No, Great Taste has a lot of options with those 3 big men on the court. Wadless can post up, can shoot from the outside. There was a Carpio trying to post up, and Philip going around him for the backdoor play. He got the pass from Arnie.
Philip Cesar has a total of 14 points. He's yet to score here, and he does so. First point here in the 4th.
That's not the right statistic
Yes,
for
he
Philip.
only has 16 points.
16 points for Philip Cesar, but a 3-point lead for Great Taste. Minute and 40 left.
They added 10 points to Cesar all of a sudden. Taken away by Robles. It's a foot race.
Yes, a good interception by Robles. All of a sudden, it's a 5-point lead.
We have a timeout by Magnolia. We shall be right back. 114 to 109 is our score. Magnolia has threatened twice. They whittled down the lead twice, just 1 point, but somehow Great is managing to evade the strong onslaught of the Magnolia ice cream makers with timely baskets.
And that good steal by Nori
Yes.
Robles, which he completed as they tried to go to low post to Gidabin, double team.
Bang asking for it. Finally gets it, wanting to go strong. Carpio ties him up. There's a deliberate foul underneath.
Well, he was giving up the foul because they are not in penalty. However, a deliberate foul was called against Joy Carpio for holding on to him. And Carpio was purely trying to break any fall on the part of Peng.
Let's take a second look.
Carpio holding on to make sure the referees called the foul because they are not yet in penalty. They were trying to take advantage of the fact that they were not in penalty. However, ref deliberate foul, so 2 free throws for Teng, 24 points, who's also been doing well from the 15-foot line, but he misses this one.
Alvin Teng has a total of 24 big points.
Now Strong also on his second.
What a time to miss. Calma picks it up. Reyes dancing in the air. Can't make it to drop.
That was a big offensive play for Magnolia. If they had gotten it to drop, it would have been just a 3-point lead. Now it's 5 with a minute left in the ballgame.
Ko. Hands off to Twadless. The pass taken away It's a 3-on-2. Calma. There was a foul by Noni Robles.
Profit foul actually because they are not in penalty. And since he passed off to Gitaben, he has side court drawing for Magnolia.
We have a timeout. We shall be right back. Back to the action. 114 to 109 is our score. Magnolia in possession. They have tried valiantly to move in, but they cannot in this ball game so far. They've whittled down the 20-point lead. They're staying with a strong move. He got fouled in the process. Carpio guilty of his fifth.
Teng earlier missed two out of two from the 15-foot line in a very crucial situation for them. 43 seconds left. Now it's imperative that he makes at least the first one. If he should miss the second one. And he does. So an opportunity for them. They've cut down the lead to only 4 right now. 43 seconds left in the ball game. He makes 2 out of 2, and they put on the pressure defense. Philip, big man bringing down the ball, a very adept ball handler, Philip Cesar.
He's in his front court. Both teams in penalty. Cesar telling his teammates to fall into their proper places. Starts his move. We have a whistle. Alvin Teng looks like, yes, guilty of that foul, his sixth.
You get a great hand from everybody. Super game by Alvin Teng, you know, for a guy who's really a bench warmer in the past few games, having a career high of 24 points, I think, for tonight, plus 9 rebounds that we have counted here.
Carpio continues to sizzle from his favorite sweet spot, the 15-foot line.
The referee should not have given the ball to Carpio because the substitute has not come in yet. They should really have done things properly. Anyway, Ituri is in the ball game. Carpio finally missing.
41 straight before that miss. Calma. Gidaben. Struggle inside. There's a foul on the second shot. Atoyko is the guilty party. He's fourth.
2 free throws for Gidaben, who's calling Dignadisa back here to rebound. Only 8 seconds left. He might attempt a first shot in and a second deliberate miss. Try to get them back into the ball game, see. So he's calling Dignadisa back. Norman, in the meantime, is talking to 2 guys. Have to put on the press no matter what happens. Gidaben probably try to miss this, though. He does his ploy all the time, but Carpio gets the ball, and there's a foul joy.
You saw the way Carpio hung on to the ball and extended his hand over the baseline as if to tell them, try and get the ball. And there was a foul in that particular play on Ituri, his second personal foul. Only 5 seconds to go. There is a weary look on the face of Coach Norman Black. Gidaben and Carpio having a chit-chat over there at the 15-foot line.
Right now, it's a miss by Carpio. Now he misses 2 in a row. David Lupan and Gidaben. You know, it's really a friendly game, but I have not seen a game with no bearing fought this hard, you know.
Yes, and you know, these 2 teams are already going to be participants in the final phase of the All Filipino. There is a timeout, but we will hang on to the air. Only 5 seconds to go. With the score pegged at 115 to 112, 5-6 remaining.
Down by 2, you have a chance to get the ball back. Okay? You gotta make sure you make the shot next time. Alfie, let's go. Get your knee. Who's your man? Matthew. Make sure you box out on the line now. Make sure you box out on the line. Now listen up. Now they might miss intentionally. So even Abbott, you gotta get the rebound, fellas. You gotta get the rebound. Okay, screen off. That means Elmer. No, Alfie, I want you here. Okay, Elmer, I want you on the line, okay? You gotta get the outlet. All right? So why don't you go this way, Elmer, for the outlet. Heck, line up somewhere in here, okay? Look for Hector with the ball. Alfie, I want you to get on the wing. I don't care which wing it's on, but you gotta stop at the 3-point line. Hector, once you get the pass, look for Alfie. If Alfie comes down this side, Elmer, you go down the other side, okay? All right? That means you have two guys to pass it to. We've got 5 seconds. That's a lot of time. But the rebounders, you got to get the outlet pass to Hector immediately, okay? Look to get the ball to the two guys, okay? Good shot. If they make it, I'll call a timeout.
Help us, guys. 1, 2, 3, 5. Go home.
You heard that very clearly. The endgame strategy of the Magnolia ice cream makers, who have put up a valiant fight. Although there is really no bearing in this ball game, because these two teams will be in the final phase. Great Taste will be going for the championship against Hills Brothers, while Magnolia is looking for the opponent for the battle for third.
If I were Carpio, I'd sink the shot. It'd be a 4-point lead. You know. And it's harder to come back from a 4-point lead than a 3-point lead.
That is so true, and he heard you, Dr. J. And as you heard in the coaching huddle, Coach Norman Black said that if they score it, I will call a timeout. Score pegged at 116 to 112, a 4-point Great Taste lead.
Instead of having a 3-point lead, not being able to get a 3-point shot. Voila. 4-point game. You got to make that shot, okay? If you're going to do something like that, fellas, always ask me first, okay? Take a look over the bench and ask me first. All right? Okay, this is what we're going to do. You got to set the screen a little bit higher this time to the top of the key, all right? Denise.
Yes, sir.
Get Alfie again.
Get Alfie.
Oh, yeah, okay. I want you to be the one to set the screen. Make sure you set a good screen, but make sure it's not a moving screen, okay? This is what I want. We don't have much time, only 5 seconds, so we don't have much time to waste, okay? Elmer, I want you to take the ball out of bounds. All right? I want Abbott right here, Evis, Hector, and Denise. Okay? I want you to set a screen for Heck. Heck comes to the ball. But Elmer, this is what I want you to do. And Abbott, you got to get good position on this, okay? Evis, as soon as he hits the ball, I want you to, Abbott, I want you to post up with your open arm towards the sideline so he can give you a lob pass over towards the sideline. So the pass is going to come from here all the way down. So you got to post up, use your left arm to hold, your right arm to shoot the ball, okay? Elmer, you try to make the pass all the way over, okay?
Go.
Come on, let's go.
Help us, guys. 1, 2, 3, 5.
3-point play.
Both teams have maximized all their timeouts. Both have called it 4 apiece. Last-ditch effort by Magnolia. Do you think they have a chance in this particular play, Dr. J?
Well, they're going for the 2-point shot as much as possible to put on the press, no? Norman picking up some Tagalog words, coming up with wala.
Kailangan lahat tayo. He usually says that with his own inimitable way. There's the inbound. Konichi. Dignadise open.
Going to be short. Gidabin with a follow-up. Push off. They had some opportunities to cut down the lead to only 2. Great evening, though. Great basketball here in the second half.
Yes. We have the final score. Great Taste 116. Magnolia 112.